Huh. Nothing's coming up on the preview. All right, testing, testing, one, two, three. All right, sounds pretty good. All right, I think we can get started now. Hello, everybody. Yeah, I know it's been a while, like over a couple of weeks. Man, I was doing quite a bit. The first, half the month or so. Um, and yeah, it's just it was just very hard for me to just kind of get back to kind of like my usual, kind of focus and everything. And it's like even days I've had like plenty of days where it was just like even though in all other cases like, I would have felt like perfectly fine with streaming. It's just my mind kind of wasn't in it. In some ways, I kind of had a little bit of burnout. And I was kind of lucky that I was even able to do like all the freelancing stuff that I was doing. Uh, so yeah, we only have kind of one thing left before we start preparing our like post game stuff, and that is the Last Titan. So for this one, um, it is going to be a little bit interesting given the fact that we are dealing with kind of both a dragon type and like water type and all that stuff. So I do have a couple of Pokemon that have freeze dry, which is super effective to water types, and it should be like it should have like kind of like double effectiveness. Um, a double effectiveness for because it is going to be like a two-parter. Um, but it's going to be like double effective against one of the Pokemon we face, because we do face more than one Pokemon in this instance. Okay, so that's Cassiopeia. That's the Pokemon League. We don't want to go to either of those right now. Let's see. So yeah, we are gonna kind of need to have to train for a little bit in a cast around the Casseroya Lake area, because I do want to try to get like all the Pokemon that we need to like close to level 55, if we can. It shouldn't be too much of an issue. Yeah, see, I already got a level 53 Slowpoke here. Okay. Hoping to run across a couple of trainers too. That would be ideal. Hoo ha! Yes, the air out here is truly fine. Breathe. Oh, so it was more like sort of deal. Just gonna swipe at you, see if that works. Not quite, but it's alright. I wasn't using that anyway. I might leave you out. Cause that's a bird. I got ice moves. And that's gonna backfire on me. It sure did. Okay, we're gonna try this little guy out. The ice penguin. Okay, so alright. Okay, now. So yeah, pretty much most of the Pokemon I'm gonna have here gonna be somewhat helpful, with kind of two exceptions, but actually no, just one. Oh yeah, two exceptions actually. Let's see. Yeah, you notice these kind of like little sushi-ish Pokemon here? That's kind of gives us a little bit of a good idea of what we're expecting. Alright. Ow. Kind of hoping you hit more than twice there, buddy. Lovely. This is going swimmingly. Not gonna help that a good chunk of Pokemon are gonna eventually be switched out, for stronger Pokemon. Good job, Ice Face. Okay. All right. We're not gonna get nearly as many strong Pokemon here, so or trainers, so sushi sandwiches. That's interesting. Okay. We got to try. Huh? Dude, you're out of the office. All right. Okay. Let's see now. Okay, yeah, this is Arvin. He's letting us know that the Titan is close by, and he actually, surprisingly enough, gives us a little bit of a clue as to kind of what to look for, because the the Titan, we have to kind of activate it by kind of finding the Titan kind of disguised among other Pokemon of a similar species, if you will. All right, we're gonna call you. I'm gonna call you Stretchy. So the interesting about this Pokemon is that uh, it kind of acts a bit like a pair for like double battles and stuff, which is an interesting concept. The only downside is that it's mainly for double battles, so it's it's kind of hard to have a bit of a utility elsewhere. Now, that being said, the Blueberry Academy is primarily focused on double battles. So that's where that particular Pokemon can come in a little bit handy. In fact, it generally pairs itself with the very big blue Orby Pokemon that can also be found here. And I just realized it would be probably handy to have you in front for the time being, as far as leveling is concerned. So I gotta watch on the specific kind of Pokemon that we might be fighting. Or not. You know, it decided to end the fight right then and there. Yeah, I never really understood the appeal of Memento, because it's just basically a self-destruct like kind of move, but instead it just lowers the stats, which is like, huh? It's like, why? So yeah, kind of a good chunk of this month, I kind of had my hands full with quite a number of things. You know, the first week was basically, you know, another run of cleaning out my grandmother's house, because we apparently have a buyer now, I believe, for that. But, you know, we're trying to get it cleaned out so that, you know, everything can, like, proceed with the contract and stuff. I mean, we're gonna try to get it done, you know, by the end of next month if we can, but, you know, like anything, there isn't really any guarantees. And then like a few days after, you know, doing that, you know, with, you know, help with my uncle and everything, this probably will not end well. So let's see. Yeah, could have switched out to Screamogator. Then I'm like, you know, had a few days to kind of, you know, decompress from that. But then I also had to go to a film festival because of, you know, as I likely mentioned, you know, during the last part I was able to do. I was representing a film that I helped with over there. It was out in Cleveland. And then not too long after that, you know, I had visiting family over, you know, then celebrating my sister's birthday. I didn't really have any time to, like, properly decompress, as it were. So it's like, even on days where it's like, you know, I was able to get some stuff done, you know, and I still had some energy to stream, you know, my mind kind of really wasn't in it for, like, the longest time. I mean, normally I wouldn't even be streaming tonight because not only did I had to, you know, help work on, you know, my grandmother's house today as well, but, you know, I normally would be preparing to help a friend out with a cooking show, you know, that I do out in, you know, the city and all that stuff. Problem being, though, my mom and my sis, they got infected with COVID. So it didn't really make sense to, you know, prepare for the recording, because, you know, I would be, since I've been, you know, even though I'm, you know, negative as of right now, I've still been exposed via, you know, a couple of people that I still currently live with, you know, and since the cooking, when I do stuff for the cooking show, we're, like, normally in very close quarters. So even if I, like, wore a mask and took every precaution I have, that's just still too much of a risk, you know? It's like, that's not something that I wanna necessarily do. It's like it's one thing if it was like a day job, or if it was like something, kind of more like like there wouldn't really be a chance of like other people showing up or rescheduling or people filling in and stuff like that. In those cases, yeah, I probably wouldn't have as much of an option to like show up and prepare and all that stuff. But I think in more of this instance, I feel like it isn't worth risking other people getting sick because it's uh, with COVID especially. I'm not sure if it's true for like colds and flus and other fevers and stuff like that. It is you're very likely to be contagious before you even have symptoms. So there was gonna be like a very strong chance of me, being all fine tomorrow, showing up and doing my thing, and then the day after, well, shoot, now I'm actually showing symptoms, and then like the next day or so, I find out that it's COVID. Well, now I've run the risk of infecting everyone else. And I know that especially, it's, for a lot. Hold on. Shiny Meryl? Holy crap! Shiny Meryl! That is like literally the second time that's happened this stream. That is absolutely nuts. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you Limeade. Okay, but yeah, back to what I was saying, there was going to be a strong chance that I was going to show up to, do the whole recording thing in my usual business. And then, all of a sudden, oh shoot, now I affected like everyone because, I didn't think that I would be sick. And then I ended up being sick, especially because, my mom and sister are still, getting over COVID. My sister in particular, she still has the occasional coughing fit. So, yeah. The other part that kind of sucked this month was, due to like conflicts and schedules and my girlfriend eventually getting a cold and needing to work with that, we haven't really been able to hang out like at all like for this month. Like I think the last time we were able to do something was like at the end of July. So it's a bummer, but sometimes it happens, It's like, couldn't exactly get our schedules, connected and stuff like that, and sometimes, people get sick. you know. But yeah, it has been a bit of a tricky time this month, unfortunately, not just for me, but also for like, people like friends and family. But not for nothing, us like usual, there's been plenty of good that's been happening to, the It was a very good networking event at the film festival. And there are some things hopefully in the works, freelancing wise. Uh, oh yeah, I want to save because I caught a shiny Meryl. But yeah, it's just uh thick fat. I mean, oh okay, I guess. It would have been nice if he had huge power, but pickers can't be choosers. Oh, I thought you were an item. That's okay. You could be experience instead. But yeah, I mean, uh, I really wanted it to already be on Pokemon Shining Pearl at this point. I mean, in some regards, I guess it could have easily been worse, but at the same time, it's like, especially because, it's just been really hard to stay on top of things lately. And there's also been plenty of things, personally that have just kind of got me on edge a little bit. It's just one of those things where it's like, man, I really wish I've already done kind of more at this point. But it's just at some days I just gotta remind myself that I'm just kind of lucky to just be doing this at all. Let alone for as long as I have. So gotta take what you can get, right? You probably give some decent experience. Ouch. Ah, come on, man. Sorry, just answering a message real quick. Okay. Let's see. Hey! I did not appreciate that. Alright. Hopefully the fact that it's raining won't make too much of a difference. Alright, that's one Pokemon down. Alright. Not really seriously training you, just gonna level you up real quick. Well, first things first. Gonna patch up the old team. Okay. Figured I'd give you a rare candy. Well, that kind of ruins the whole line. Man, I didn't know you'd be turning me from green to yellow. Okay. Okay. Don't I have like a Goomy or a Slagoo or something? Be nice to evolve that, especially while it's raining. Do I have one? I don't. Huh. Well, I mean, at that point, let's see. Okay, you're probably gonna be handy, so let's... Of course, now it stops raining. I mean, I could still catch one if I haven't caught one already. I think I'm coming a little too far off the beat path. Man, the lag is so bad here. Oh, I got you. It's floating in midair. I'm just gonna call you Jetty. Alright, off to the boxes you go. Okay. Kind of want you up here because you guys aren't gonna be as helpful as I would like you to be. You're 6 levels away. Wouldn't hurt. Because yeah, you're gonna definitely be closer than some other Pokemon that I was kind of looking at. Hey. You know what? That's perfectly fine. And down you go. All right. That's not gonna help you as much as you'd think it will. Alright. That will be our first Pokemon that we're gonna have. May as well have Grandmaster as part of the team. Hello. Hey, I mean, you go do that. You go do that too. By all means. Man, Gyarados all over the place. Just gonna take care of you. Ah, why did I do that? That doesn't really mean anything unless if it for some reason has Earthquake, which it doesn't usually learn naturally. But it can learn it. That's the important thing. If I remember correctly, Gyarados can indeed learn Earthquake, which is a very clever slap in the face. Because, you know, it is very easy to take advantage of it being 4 times weak to, you know, electric Pokemon, but you know, trying to figure out what the heck that was. Sorry. Discord notification kind of caught my attention there. Alright, down you go. Alright. Well, I found a good method of training. At the very least, so yep. Alright. Yep, another one popped up over here. Yeah, it's fine. You do you. Ow. Okay, gotta heal up my UFO mon real quick. And I think you need to replenish your discharges, so here we go. Gonna get a surprising amount of Magikarp scales, that's for sure. Oh man, they have it really loud down there. Sorry, sorry if you can hear that, but my family is kind of doing a kind of a family binge session. They like to choose a show every now and then to kind of what would be more useful, light screen or magnet rise? You know, I'll get more used to light screen than magnet rise. Anyway, every now and then they like to group binge like a particular show that they may be interested in, and right now the binge that they're doing is Desperate Housewives. AKA the time that the moment that I get disinterested in watching TV, because back when that show was going on, I think that was like right after I usually watch like I think it was like Extreme Makeover Home Edition. That was, and then because yeah, it's like usually like on Sundays, especially when I'm like visiting like with my grandparents and stuff, for the TV, we have like America's Funniest Home Videos. Then it was Extreme Makeover Home Edition, and then it's like as soon as it got to Desperate Housewives, it's like okay, this show doesn't interest me. Moving on. The fact that it does it. I don't have Rain Dance on. Plus, you're also more of a physical attacker, so it does not really make the most sense. See if there's any moves that could better suit you. Oh, you have Outrage. Okay. And I say that would be a little bit better then. That and Safeguard. That doesn't... Thunder Punch and Fire Punch. Yeah, I might opt you to get Thunder Punch over Aqua Tail for sure. Alright. Unfortunately, I do not have a King Gambit. Unfortunately, I'm trying to get one, but yeah, sorry. Let's see, who do I want to train next? Let's see now. Oh, it would be nice if I can get this Tinkerton going, Rosie Rascal. Not right now. Yep. Surprise! Alright, well, we're gonna be doing the good old switch training. Huh. Attack rows sharply, special attack rows sharply, speed rows sharply. Uh-oh. At the cost of half your health. Hope it was worth it. Dude, that was quite the glisten of the water. Oh, looks like I didn't need to switch my Pokemon out anyway. Nice. You're not fighting it, though. Alright. Okay. Well, you're definitely going to be higher than level 38 for sure. So. Still got a ways to go for Rosie Rascal before you catch up to anyone else, but, you know, getting there. I know I usually try to use, like, different Pokemon, but especially with kind of how my team is turning out, you know, having Tinkerton would be handy, although... Given with how everyone's leveling up, it would make more sense just to have the Klefki take the slot if I can't make King Gambit to work. So yeah, this is why I kind of also turned down some potential streaming days. You know, I didn't want to yawn half the time. Although, kind of how I've been lately, you know, yawning half the time probably would have been a given even if I did, regardless of not if I streamed or not. Alright, I got a Bisharp. Now, here's the thing. I'm trying to see if it can learn a fighting move. Do I have one that it can learn? Huh. Yeah, low kick. I do have two of them. Let's replace that with Metal Claw for right now. And there is a reason why I'm doing this. Hold on. So, what I'm gonna actually do No, that isn't what I wanted to do. Let's see. Map, 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 map. I wanted to go to back, I think, to, let's see. I hope this is the right area. Yeah, because I think we can try to work towards getting our bishop into a king gambit. I just gotta look. Uh, okay, so what we need to do is that we need to have it level up after defeating 3 Bisharp that hold a leader's crest. And I think the thing is that we need to specifically look for Bisharp that are surrounded by Poniards. They're more likely to hold the leader's crest. Which is why I kind of needed the fighting move. Because yeah, every now and then you get Pokemon that, you know, are surrounded by like evolved Pokemon surrounded by a bunch of, like, you know, Pokemon that haven't evolved yet. So I'm hoping it's not nighttime because it would kind of suck. Is this Bishop okay? Okay. Yeah, here, we're gonna help you out a little bit. Alright. But the thing is since it wasn't really surrounded by anything, that may not necessarily count. This one might. Okay. Ah. No, I don't want to fight you. Come on. Don't do this. Okay. I think we're a little bit past where we need to be. Surely if I just defeat Wild Bisharp, I will eventually get the 3 that I need. Like, surely that's how it works, right? Down you go. Alright, the fact that it just leveled up, it didn't, like, cut to anything, that means that we're not quite there yet. Which is fine. Okay. Lockhart is good to go. So, you know what? Let's have our Zorwark also here. Eventually, you're gonna need to get trained up too, so... Gonna take care of you. Hmm. Your special attack is not the best, so we're gonna hold off on that. Okay, gonna fight you. Because you seem like you would have a leader's a leader's crest. Oh, Frostbite's evolving. I got a Braxcalibur. Glaive Rush. Dang. Let's see. I mean, Icicle Spear. Not exactly the most helpful thing. Come on. Has to be more around here. No. Oh, hello. And down you go. Man, it kind of really sucks when it's like, you know, you want to evolve a Pokemon, but then Game Freak's like, let's let it be the one of the most annoying things it possibly could be. Isn't it the best? No, I'm not fighting you. I am fighting you. Ah, man. You gonna let me go? Thank you. Ah! All right. And down you go. Alrighty. There's a terrestrialized Pokemon just casually laying by the Pokemon Center, giving no craps whatsoever. Yep. Hey there. There you go. Huh? Yeah, boy. We got ourselves a King Gambit. Okay, Noto Gleave. Never misses. I can appreciate that. Can you learn a good steel move, though? Defense, metal sound. Retaliate that against the last opponent. So it's basically a metal counter. I'll keep it. I'll keep it for now. But cause yeah, it's like we already have this. We already have this. We have retaliate, so kind of no need for slash. But if I get something like Iron Head, I'm probably just gonna teach an Iron Head. So boxes. Grandmaster. Looking like a good potential team member, that's for sure. But now who to train up? I mean, at this point, it wouldn't hurt just to train a Pokemon just so that I can get some additional Pokedex entries. But let's see. I'm trying to see who would be kind of good enough to train out because I'm almost done. I am almost done. So not much is kind of needed to be stated. So let's see what I could buy and sell. So yeah, I think at this point I've kind of decided like 5 of my team members. It's just the sixth one, because I won't be able to have Maridon as part of my team for a good while, longer. So that is very event specific, I will say. So until then, I need someone to kind of fill in the team for like all the other stuff. Right now, we're kind of doing good on all the other stuff, so not too much to worry about. First of all, I'm saving. And second of all, yeah, let's claim the reward. Experience Candy's M for the next one. Nice. Alright, I think it's time we go back to the lake. Because we're almost ready to face off against the last Titan. Then, got some training ahead of us. Hopefully not too much, though. I think this is the land mass that we're supposed to be in order to encounter Titan, but we're not gonna be doing that just yet. Yep. From one fish to a pointy teeth to another fish with pointy teeth, except you're not going to be fighting this. Hello. Alright, I'm not sure if I even caught Slowpoke yet. And down you go. Youch. Okay. Let's see. And I think you evolve by leveling up too, so. Alrighty. Okay. Well, I could put you back to where you are. Let's see. I'm trying to think what Pokemon could uh, comfortably level up and evolve. You need an item. You also need an item. And your for reals is pretty much done. Let's see, who else would benefit from leveling up and evolving? Cold Drip, you probably will. Though you're also a Unovan Pokemon, which means you're a little infamous. You evolve infamously late, so. I mean, we'll kind of see. Actually, I'm kind of more comfortable having Bird Chum in the party. May not mean much, because I think the Pokemon that I have left are gonna be at their respective level any moment now. Alrighty. Or not, you know. That's cool too. Remember that little sushi Pokemon? This is kind of the Pokemon that it likes to partner with, so I'm gonna catch you real quick. Okay. Alright, now I kind of need to switch you out, because, this doesn't really, bode well. Okay, I'm hoping this doesn't take you out. Okay, there we go. It's just gonna do Rain Dance. Okay. Blaster Call wants to learn Aura Spear. That ain't too bad. Say it's a bit better than SmackDown, that's for sure. I'm gonna call you... Bronfin. Hey, Blaster Claw is involving. That's nice. Clawitzer. Okay, well... Let's see. Frostbite is ready, so we just need Ice Face to catch up. Or no, we don't. First off, I am moving Pokemon to the wrong... wrong... Wrong column. Okay, who also can level up pretty quickly? Jawcat might. Let's see. Frost Tree might also. Oh, I forgot to adjust another thing in my boxes real quick. Yeah, you probably need to be more over here. Oh, sorry. Almost ready though. Ugh. That's particularly nasty. I mean, I know you have that now. Alright, I think everyone's ready. Let's see. Gonna put you here. Sorry, just organizing my boxes real quick. Because unfortunately, there's no better way to do this. I do need more than one Pokemon in my party, though. Okay, now the question is, who am I leading with? Probably my UFO Pokemon. Alright, time to take on the last Titan of the game. And not to mention the last just last thing of the normal game period. Okay. We should be mostly good to go. Alright, let's head over there. Whoop! Gonna jump over you for a hot minute. Okay, so the main thing here is that you kind of see like all of these like other kind of, you know, the sushi Pokemon that I caught. Yeah, they're gonna be saying like various like all sorts of phrases and stuff like that. The one we're looking for is kind of at the end here. It's slightly larger, but it basically almost says, you know, Titan. And then it gets eaten? It's like, huh. Alright. Then we wait for it to retreat underneath. This is kind of where we need to chase it down a little bit. Hey, man. So yeah, we kind of need to follow it a little bit. Huh. And, yeah, this is where it can kind of get a little tricky. Because, you know... Oh, there's a guinea gold coin. Okay, yeah, this is kind of where we activate the cutscene a little bit. Samiri, did you find the Titan? So that's it? Sure is one big, dragon? Wait, is it even a dragon? Or is it a fish? Huh? Little sushi guy got eaten up by the Titan? Yeesh, didn't expect to see the food chain in action today. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. Isn't so much eaten as it's being piloted. Oh, yeah, that's probably not going to work out too well. I totally forgot discharge hits everybody. It's a risk I'm gonna take, but hopefully the light screen will work. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. I mean, it worked. But we're technically not done just yet. Yep, we gotta fight that too. Here, let's switch things out a little bit. Yeah, they were a little bit of a tag team. Well, the Greedent healed up at the very least. Alright, almost got it. That's a interesting move that it has. Alright, unfortunately the Greedent's knocked out. But that's it. That's the last Titan. All right. Phew, nice job, Samiri. That's my hardworking little bud. Maybe the Titan was both of those Pokemon together? Like some kind of combo meal. Yeah, pretty much. Little one came out of here, which means there should be some Herba Mystica inside. Let's go, Samiri. That must be it. The last Herba Mystica. Okay, let's see what the book has to say. So it seems the spicy Herba Mystica is supposed to boost your metabolism. Gives your circulation a boost and helps flush all those toxins, along with a ton of sweat. You know what's next? It's chow time. And here we go. Trusty Arvin's chock-a-block full of cheer final herb super sandwich. Squeeze your spatite and cry beautiful tears of friendship as you eat, okay? Yeah, he seems to have made it extra spicy. Hello. Alright. Yep. Alright, Pokemon can now do vertical surfaces. Come on, bud. Eat up. Yep, moment of truth. Oh, man. Dang, dude. Really hits you hard in the feels, that's for sure. My boss stiff. You did your best, bud. Yep, sure enough, he's all good. Aww. Aww. See, Pokemon can be capable of good storytelling when they really set their mind to it. Hello, Sumiri. This is Turo. What? It seems that Miraidon has regained all of its power, except for the power to battle. You should be now able to climb up any vertical surfaces it grabs on to while you're riding upon it. Yep, that's the last of its movement enhancements. I knew you were the right one to entrust it to, Sumiri. Listen to you, like you had anything to do with it. That voice. Arvin, are you there? I have been searching for so long for a way to reach you. Because no one else can get into my lab but you. Excuse me? Please take Sumiri back to the lighthouse with you, to the lab on Poco Path. I'll reach out once more when you arrive there. Yeah, unfortunately, the strained relationship with the parent is still kind of not not mended. But you know, hey, at least you got your best friend back. I guess you probably already know, but that's my dad. Always buried under his work, off pursuing his own research, never at home with me. That's the first time I've even heard his voice in years, you know. Oh, and if you were playing Scarlet, that would be Professor Sada. Would be Arvin's mom. No, it kind of makes me wonder. They never really kind of gave kind of like any way to kind of connect the two versions. Like, maybe if like Sada and Turo are married, one's the professor, one's the championship class trainer, and something like that. They could have done more with kind of the family dynamic with Arvin a little bit. But I mean, what we will end up getting is you know far from average. That's for sure. Okay, so here's kind of the thing. We actually fight Arvin with a full team of highly leveled Pokemon. So that's the way that we're gonna end up his specific quest line, in a similar fashion to how we're gonna end up with the Team Star quest line. So what I'm gonna do is, this in of itself kind of kicks off, okay, the last preparations for training. So yeah, I'm gonna take the liberty of getting the rest of my team here, because I think this is a team that I'm probably gonna be going with. So, let's see. How would be the best way to go about training them? Well, I mean, first things first. I actually want to kind of start like having picnics and sandwiches and all sorts of stuff. So let's actually go to Mezagoza first. We're not gonna take care of the end of the Team Star stuff just yet, because our team's gonna absolutely get rocked. I need a few more levels before we even do that. Although, unfortunately, we kind of need to finish the quests at nighttime, which kind of sucks because it's kind of nighttime right now. But the thing that I kind of wanted to do was I wanted to hit the sandwich shop, maybe get some more ingredients or something. Okay, that's a grill. I mean, I haven't really been keeping up with the sandwich making, and I kind of want to, because that's how you kind of boost like affection and all that stuff for your team. Is like all the sandwich stuff. So I need to kind of remedy that. Okay, this doesn't help me. Okay. Alright, so this is all the stuff we need to buy for, like, ingredients and crap. So I am just going to try to get as much of these as possible. You know what? See about doing, like, trying to get, like, an additional, like, 30 of each or something. They're relatively inexpensive, so... Come on, me. Just buying out the shop. I think I also need to find a place where I can get, like, sandwich picks, because I think that's how you need those in order to finish off the sandwich. And I don't think I need too many to, like, start seeing additional benefits on, you know, my Pokemon. It's just, especially, like, kind of starting now, this is where kind of, like, the really tougher fights kind of start happening. Alright, so we took care of stuff with, like, the deli and all that. Up, even more. Okay. Just kind of what I was looking for. Okay, so this is where we get, like, all the fillings and stuff. And it's a good thing I saved up on money. Nope, we're still buying. Not done yet. Kind of weird to put a yogurt on a sandwich, but okay. Nope, we're not done just yet. Okay, they do have a lot of picks, so I don't need to get as nearly as many picks. Like, I'm getting as many as ingredients as I am because, you know, there are multiple sandwiches that can have, like, you know, certain kinds of ingredients. So, but yeah, I'd say, I think we're good for, like, 10 of each pick. Almost done. Dang, that one in particular is pretty expensive. I mean, probably gonna go at it for like another hour or so, but then after that, we are calling it. We're gonna call it an evening for sure. Maybe a half hour, even. I don't know. Depends on how much I could stay up. You know, I did kind of start working on stuff early today because a couple days ago, after when there was like a bit of severe weather, apparently it was enough to knock around a lot of tree branches and tree debris around my grandmother's neighborhood, and that resulted in a good amount of tree branches getting caught in her in the back yard in the driveway, and I had to kind of go and clean those up today. Okay, so yeah, Pokepath Lab. So yeah, all that stuff's over there. What we're gonna do right now is cause two places we're mainly gonna focus on training, not there. Let's see, where's the area? Okay. Well, yeah, we're finally reaching the end game, at least for the normal game. Obviously, it's a completely story entirely for like all the post game stuff and the expansion pass. So, but for the time being, picnic time, everybody. Okay, can I make a sandwich? Sandwich? Alright. Well, we can't do the sushi sandwiches or the curry noodle sandwiches or the tower or tofu or the spicy sweet, but I mean, there's still plenty that we can do. We'll do the party sparkler. Is everything okay? Kind of looking a little weird a little bit. Huh? What happened? The bread just decided to give up. Hmm. Do a magical star for the PB&J. All we gotta do is add banana. It's like a truck going through through the picnic or something. Why are you shaking? I guess any of my Pokemon could be like way enough to kind of cause the ground to shake. I haven't teached any of them Earthquake yet. Okay, I figure we'll do one more before we get back to training. Should we? Should we do it? Do it. There we go. We're gonna make a hefty sandwich. Potato tortilla here. Hamburger here. Herb sausage here. Fried filet. Dear goodness. Prosciutto. More prosciutto. Are we sure that this isn't gonna give someone a heart attack? Holy crap. Freaking potato salad. No, not even on the side. Just put it on the side. Okay, that didn't really work. The pig's not even on top of the sandwich. What is this? It's like, hey, you're definitely sharing with the Pokemon, right? Tasty sweet. Okay. Alright, well, the nice thing is that we can climb up high surfaces now. So let's actually take this opportunity to see if this will make things easier to fight Pokemon and additional trainers. Figure try here first, and then after that, hit Casaroya Lake. Gimme go, gimme go. Yeah, you could definitely cover a lot of ground with this. Ugh, nice to have this again. Fly to wherever you need to go. Did I fight you? Oh, I think I fought you. All right. Hmm. That's probably not gonna hit. Oh, yeah, sorry. That didn't take too long. Ow. Ugh. Yeah, I might be doing another shorter one today just because it's like, man, I'm already feeling tired. Probably should have gotten this started earlier, but I didn't. That's okay. Hey, the fact that I was able to get this by itself is a success all on its own. Okay, well, we already fought the Dragon Masters over here. Oh, we can't travel here. That's a interesting Pokemon to be over here. Oh, there's Brick Break. I've been looking for that TM. Yeah, fight the Pelipper. Fortunately, that didn't really give me a whole lot of... Didn't give me a whole lot to work with. So, we are actually gonna go back to the lake. As soon as I find the darn lake. There we go. Pardon me. Pull this little stake here. And I think when we were countering all those random Tatsujiris, is the Sushimon. There was a trainer, although I... Yep. You sure put a lot of effort coming on your own little legs. Well, I mean, I had help. Yeah, I think probably another half hour. Gonna call it apart, you know? Because, I mean, at this point, I'm not gonna be doing any of, like, the important, like, you know, last few fights or anything. Just training. Alright, got a couple that are 56. Yeah, 58 is the goal. So hopefully it won't take too long. No, if any luck, you know, I'll be pretty close to finishing, training. Although I did say that I wanted to have, like, at least, like, 4 to 6 other Pokemon trained up, just to be on the safe side. In case if something doesn't go quite right with my current team. But I mean, at the same time, it's like, I kind of want to at least make this team work. Because it's been, you know, it took like a long time to just get to this point, you know? So I'll probably consider like as I'm like probably gonna have like Pokemon kind of switched out, I guess. I'll probably consider Pokemon that, you know, are like the closest in like levels and stuff. You know. Because again, I just really wanna I just really wanna kind of move things along right now. Yeah, it's like, man, 15 parts and we're not exactly done just yet. Even when we are done, we aren't really done. Oh, how lovely of you to join us. Ugh, apologize for the yawning. Okay, so with this, Screamo Gator might be the best option. What I might end up doing is that, you know, I'll probably forgo like train like backup Pokemon unless if I'm like really, 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 really having trouble. Cause especially cause like I'm like relatively close to being ready. You know what? I may even just, especially because we just finished, the Titan Quest. I might just fight against Arvon. I mean Arvin. Before we wrap things up, just to kind of give this team a good test run. Yeah, they just chilling. Yeah, you missed. All right. Okay. That's a big honking sword on his helmet. Dang, that sucker's got bulk. Alright. Ironhead. Alright, been waiting for that one. Definitely taking that over Metal Burst. No, not gonna learn grassy terrain. Alright, we got one Pokemon that's level 58. Alright, so who would be a good alternative should Shona not work out too well? I say good old UFO Pokemon. Damn, we just got yeeted. Oh, man. Tempting as that is, Torch Song and Flamethrower will be a good option. Okay. So in case if Screamo Gator doesn't quite work out, see if I can try to also level up the other fire Ghostmon. You're gonna need a little. Well, at this point, that doesn't really matter. Here, I'll give you one rare candy. But I think at this point, yeah, I'm probably not going to be as much of a factor as I would like, but, you know, no harm in trying. Here, we'll see if a good old flame charge could do a good amount against Tropius. I mean, that's gonna be annoying. Well, you can always switch out. Man! Why? Why would you why would you learn that naturally? You're not a dragon. Okay. Okay, that's kind of not in your favor. Oh, close combat's a really good move to have. Yep, definitely over that over low sweep. Yeah, naturally the 3-stars are going to be the first ones. I think Otis should get a fair shake if our resident fighting expert doesn't cut the mustard. All right, 3 more to go. Okay, you know what? You for reals might have a better shot on this one. Okay. Ow. Hey, works for me. Yeah, watches the remaining 3 all level up at roughly at the same time. Yeah, that's probably not going to work out too well. You know what? I'm going to save doing the post-game fights for next part, because I am feeling pretty darn tired. And I figure it'd just be a good way to kind of start the next few parts off. Plus, you know, I'll have a fully trained team. Alrighty. Almost there. Ow. Ah, you jerk. Hi. Shame. Magnazone's putting in so much effort for a team that's not gonna be a part of. I'll play. That would be actually pretty good. Alright, but yep, we're gonna just do one more, head back to Mezagoza, put together the final team, and then call it a part. Yeah, I think it'd probably be appropriate to just kind of start all the end game stuff with a new part rather than trying to squeak it in there. Alright, there we go. Bitter Blade. Nice. Alright, well. I'd say let's... That didn't take too long at all. Alright, I say, yeah, let's head back to Mezagoza. Yep. Alright, let me just... Because, yeah, I know I was trying to kind of go kind of similar off of the strategy that I did for my Scarlet playthrough. But I figured, especially because, you know, I've been having a lot of kind of breaks from the game and stuff lately, I think it just kind of makes more sense if I just hopefully go for it, and then, you know, with any luck, you know, the team that I have will be the team that I'm going to be just going with for the rest of the game, so... Like, let's see. I know this is around the time that I also kind of want to see about giving them held items, too. So, let's see now. Clear Amulet. Prevents the holder from having its stats lowered by moves against it or other abilities. Rocky Helmet. I feel like the Rocky Helmet makes sense for this Pokemon. Let's see. Expert Belts. Expert Belt sounds good for you. It's only natural we have a Pokemon with the Amulet coin. Hey, give it to the Pokemon right at the front. Okay, let's see. Clear Amulet. Let's give it to you. Okay. Shell Bell. Give that to you. I know I don't really have a whole lot to work with here. Let's see. You know what? Yeah, I'll give you the Muscle Band. And then the Clear Amulet I'll give to you. I know. Surprisingly, I don't have a whole lot of held items. But... Yeah, I mean... This is going to be my team. For pretty much... endgame, so... Hopefully it all works out. Depending on whether the day or night cycle is, you know, gonna see they're starting to end the Team Star quest or the Arvin quest first. But I am gonna try to end both of those before, you know, tackling the actual kind of final thing that goes on in the game. And we still gotta finish up all of the classes and all the meetings with the professors, so this could still take like a couple of parts to do, and then there's also post-game stuff too. So we still got a few more posts left before, you know, we finally wrap up the base game of Pokemon Violet, and then we're gonna break from that to do Pokemon Shining Pearl, and then once Pokemon Shining Pearl's done, we'll return to Pokemon Violet to do all the expansion pass stuff. But one thing at a time, and hopefully, you know, my schedule can stop being a schedule and kind of personal how I feel and stuff can stop being such a pain in the butt, so I can get all this done a little bit sooner. But as long as it took, we're finally approaching the end of the normal game. So, with that said, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy, and take care.